And then there's a lot of other companies that have
do
released
AI.
their own.
So with them, you just have to see
AI.
how different are they.
So we were waiting for Apple to come because people were like, "Oh, ndoda,
Yeah.
because So now, so they do have
Yeah.
an AI now, or maybe a large language model
Yeah.
that they've come up with,
Yeah. Personalized
and they're
recommendation and
calling it.
automation.
Guess what? Way they're calling it?
What are they calling it?
Apple Intelligence.
Really?
So yeah, so
Really?
we were waiting for an
Really?
Apple AI, but we didn't think we were waiting for an Apple I.
Okay.
Okay.
I see it, but at the same time, like, really? So what's coming out from Apple?
Yeah, so they have the iPhone 16 now, the iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Plus,
Huh? Okay.
iPhone 16 like your normal size phone, and then iPhone 16 Plus, a bigger size phone, and then you have the Pro model. So you're gonna have the normal iPhone Pro. It's not there's nothing normal about it, but yeah, that's the Pro,
Okay.
and then you're gonna have the Max, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So we'll have a bigger screen, bigger battery. Yeah, I think that's the seems like the only thing that's different from the Pro, from the normal Pro. But yes.
Okay. So let's talk about how realistic it is also. Because now people have to upgrade.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to upgrade. You can, I mean, your phone still works.
The
and
pressure.
Apple will still give you updates for your phone.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, in terms of software, whatever the new iPhone will have, you can also update your phone. Your iPhone 15 or maybe your iPhone 14 as well. You can update those to the new software or the new OS. You can do that. So you don't really need to upgrade.
Okay.
But you won't have some of the features that the new iPhone will have, or maybe some of the physical features or the hardware, like obviously the chip. They have a newer chip. They also have this new button that they have, the camera control button.
Okay.
So it was said to
Yeah.
replicate camera
Yeah.
shutter. So it works like a camera shutter.
Okay.
But there's a lot more to it than just
the
camera shutter.
buttons.
Yeah.
So I know that they announce in America, right? So what happens at the launch? What's happening there at the announcement?
Well, from what I've seen, I mean, I actually watched the whole keynote. Yeah, you have a lot of mostly influencers, people who are interested to see the new iPhone or to even touch it, to have first impression or to have their hands on the iPhone first before anyone
Before
else.
it's launched.
Yeah,
with the
before anyone
masses.
else. Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's cool.
they go to, I don't know if it must be at Apple Park where that Steve Jobs Steve Jobs theater is. So they go into that theater, they watch this whole keynote video that Apple has put together for them to see the iPhone. So they were not just introducing the iPhone, by the way, they were introducing
All the
their new
specifications.
series, the new series of watches
Okay.
and also AirPods as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so the
No
new
Vision Pro.
Yes, that. No, Vision Pro probably
It's still new.
maybe yeah, maybe next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's dive into the what makes this iPhone amazing, or the specifications that stood out for you.
Yeah, me personally, I like.
The 4K.
I like
As a content creating person, you
yeah,
have to like the 4K.
so
Okay, if you were to
so
explain to a 2-year-old, a third grader, what is a 4K? What does 4K mean?
no, 4K. Come on, 4K is 4K. So no, okay. So anyway, 4K it just means that you'll have more resolution on your picture or your video. All right. So you're gonna have more, but 4K is basically Nothing now, because now there's 8K, 12K,
Oh,
16K. So there's even more resolution that let's say cameras, professional cameras or cameras can do. Some phones can do, because I think the Samsung can do 8K. Samsung
24.
24 Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can do 8K.
Nice.
But Apple is not rushing that.
So the
But
iPhone
what's
16 Pro.
exciting with the iPhone is that it can do 4K at 120 frames per second.
Ooh.
Yeah, but which is a good thing for content creators,
Yeah.
because now you can have your nice slow-mo to make
Quality.
a nice slow-mo to make your clips or your videos look cinematic. Right?
Ah, amazing.
So
you
that
can
will
also shoot
help you.
Your short films with the iPhone, right?
iPhone could always be used to shoot short films. Yeah, but so we've done that. We do that, right? Yeah. So we do that. We are using an iPhone right now, right? Yeah. So that there.
It's you.
Yeah, that's an iPhone. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So we're using an iPhone and maybe a Samsung. Yeah, and this is a webcam.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
trying to put together equipment, but yeah.
So another thing is what's the spatial video and audio?
This is just a fancy way to say 3D video, 3D audio. Meaning, remember when you go to the cinemas, they give you those glasses.
3D
to
glasses.
see 3D, yeah.
Yeah.
So the iPhone now can shoot a 3D video, right? Wow.
Okay.
But realistically, you'll have to watch it with a VR goggle if you want to see it. Actually, if you want to see this special video effect, you have to, So the Apple Vision Pro, that's the one that Apple is trying to sell to us, basically. So they have their phone being able to shoot this because they want to be able to sell this shit. I want to be able to sell that.
That's very business savvy, right?
So they're trying. Apple is sneaky. Yeah, they don't tell you what they're trying to do, but yes. So you can, because with the cameras on the Vision Pro, they're not that good. They're good enough, but they're not maybe cinematic. They've been working for a very long time on the iPhone. So the iPhone has all the technology to shoot good videos.
Okay.
So now if the iPhone can shoot these special videos, then those videos can be viewed via the Apple, the Vision Pro. Yeah.
And then the pixels on the new iPhone 16?
Pixels, you mean?
How many pixels are in this iPhone 16?
I mean, between the three cameras, so two of them has 48 megapixels.
Okay.
And one has 12.
That's good, right?
And also the selfie camera has 12 megapixels. So,
okay. That's good, right?
So that's fine.
It's the same.
It's good, but I mean, it depends on your use case, right?
Yeah.
It depends on it. Anyway, I wanted to also mention something about special audio. So special audio, that's also just 3D audio. It means if you have enough money to buy, like, let's say
the stereo.
Yeah, or maybe stereo is old news. Let's say, okay, let's talk, let's say 7.1 or 7.1.2. Meaning you can have your speakers, you can have speakers in front of you, rear speakers, right? And also above speakers. So you can put speakers on the roof. So now when, let's say there's an helicopter coming from in front of you, maybe you're watching a movie and a helicopter will break your screen and go behind, right? You will actually hear the helicopter going all the way around.
So that's actually cool.
So yeah, so that's the 3D audio.
Do they do that at the cinemas though? Because have you ever been there and you're like, okay, I hear it.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. Yeah, cinemas do have.
Wow.
So when you're talking about maybe Dolby Atmos, that is, you can call it special or 3D audio as well.
Okay.
Because the audio will be all around you physically where you are. And they can also do Dolby Vision as well with video. Because my interest is in video anyway.
Yeah. And also they will have a post-production audio mixing thing.
Yeah, they say that, so you can mix your audio while you're shooting. You You can decide what you want to hear. You want to hear the background, or you want to hear the characters that are talking in front of you in the thing.
Yeah.
So you can mix and mesh and decide with how much you want to hear of the background or how much you want to hear of the dialogue. During like live, during the shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the settings, are they special? Are they different? The pro level controls.
I don't know. Are you talking about this camera control button?
Yeah, this camera control button.
So that's the new
shutter speed.
That's the
autofocus
new button that they've added in the phones.
Oh, this is a new thing.
It's a new button, yeah.
It's not an iPhone 15.
On any phone. There is no other phone that has this camera control button.
Wow.
So yeah, so they've added this button on these phones, on both the normal iPhone 16 and the iPhone 16 Pros.
Pro
yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
all the shebangs.
Personally, I would think, knowing Apple,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I wish they have done it that way.
Yeah.
Knowing them, I would have thought they were going to put that button on the iPhone 16 Pro. The action button, they've added an action button last year.
Okay.
It was not on the normal iPhone 16, but it was on the iPhone 16 Pro. So I thought they were going to just put that on the Pro and not the normal iPhone. But they decided to put it on both. Maybe there's a reason for that. That will bring them more money. We'll see.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about making money. You know, because people have to buy the stuff.
Yeah, so that control button, actually, it's a game changer, I think. I think for maybe photographers and videographers. Yeah, well,
do you think old people care? Like senior citizens? Because now...
they don't. I mean, some of them, unless some of them, they don't even...
Yeah, and I've actually seen videos on TikTok.
They still use a phone from like 13 years ago.
But I've seen videos on TikTok where senior citizens that own latest iPhones, where they go to class to be taught how to use iPhones. I think that's very cute.
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because now, like, everyone uses an iPhone.
Not
in America,
everyone.
Right?
Americans
use
they
iPhones.
sure they love their iPhone.
Because they use a lot of FaceTimes, whereas with us, if you want to call someone, video call, WhatsApp.
It's an expensive WhatsApp.
Samsung. Okay, so let's talk about the Apple Intelligence.
Yeah.
What's the...
So that is the new... actually, we've been waiting for
Apple Intelligence.
An Apple AI. Basically,
okay.
Yeah, that is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for Apple to give us their AI, because everybody's been giving us. Microsoft has their Copilot. Google has Gemini, right? And obviously you have ChatGPT or GPT-4 from OpenAI. Yeah. So, and then there's a lot of other companies that have
do
released
AI.
Their own.
So with them, you just
AI.
have to see how different are they.
So we were waiting for Apple to come, because people were like, "Oh, no, so they do have an AI now, or maybe a large language model that they've come up with, and
personalized
recommendation, and they're calling it. Guess what they're calling it?
What they're calling it?
Apple Intelligence.
Really?
So we're waiting for an Apple AI, but we didn't think we were waiting for an Apple I.
Okay.
Okay.
I see it, but at the same time, like, really?
So it's an Apple
and
I.
And then the visual intelligence around.
So no, it's so the whole Apple Intelligence. Actually, that's one feature of the whole
Apple Intelligence
situation, right? So they have the first thing that we can talk about. Okay, we can talk about the visual intelligence. So visual intelligence, they actually integrated that into the camera control button.
The new button.
Yeah, the new button. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you press and hold that button, it opens up the camera now, but you are in Siri, like I guess show Siri something. I guess maybe that's what they should have called it, because they have talk to Siri or type to Siri or something. Yeah. So if you press that and then it opens in an AI mode, and you show that anything in the world, it will tell you what it is. Whatever. So you can show it
Everything.
maybe Table Mountain. Show it
But-
Table
but,
Mountain,
okay.
and then it will tell you that, okay, this is Table
Yeah.
Mountain.
Okay, here's my question. Everything in terms of they did research for that, because if you go to remote places,
Yeah.
do you think they're going to identify every item that the camera can actually look at?
Yeah, because remember, large language models,
Yeah.
or all of this AI, they are trained on almost everything in the world.
So
they
they're
are trained using
To supersede
books.
human intelligence.
Yeah, let's say, but they're learning everything that we've written. So anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are trained on books, on almost maybe all websites that are on the internet, available on the internet publicly. They are trained on that. And they are also trained on you yourself. So
Okay.
so with Meta AI, right? They
Yeah.
have it on Instagram and WhatsApp, right? So
Yeah.
so they are there. So that thing is just there to learn about you, to learn what you like, what you don't like.
How I move.
Yeah, so if someone else asks the question, it will say, some people like something like this. Maybe it was you.
Yeah.
Some people.
So with Siri based command in action, is it still gonna be the same Siri, or there's gonna be some tweaking? Because first of all, do we have a male Siri, a female Siri, a different accent Siri, or is it like the same Siri? And how different is it gonna be with the other Siris?
That's actually a good question. Yes, with a lot of this assistance, but obviously managed to with some AI in it, you can change the voice. You can change the voice to you can have a male voice, a female voice.
The
You can
accent?
you can even change the accent. Yeah, well, you
Really?
Can,
Wow.
have an African accent, American accent. Can have a.
But now, when you say
accent.
African accent, is it going to be exaggerated, or we still have to see as it unfolds?
I don't know how much they've teached or they've taught. Sorry, how much they've taught.
Yeah.
The AI
The
about
AI.
maybe Africans.
Different people, how they speak.
About Africans, because in the Western world, they've taught them everything from there, even from the North as well, from maybe England, French, Russia. They know almost every language from there, even China as well. They know China, India, some Hindi. They know all of that. But in Africa, they don't know all our languages, and that is what I'm actually waiting for
To see.
for AI to help us with our language. They might know Zulu, but they don't know everything about Zulu, because there's different accents. There's a Zulu guy from KZN, but there's a guy that speaks Zulu from Joburg.
Gauteng, yeah.
Yeah, so those two Zulu speaking people have different accents, so to say.
So we are saying that.
So this AI,
Yeah.
because South Africa is very slow
Very
with technology
I was
as
going to say
well.
we are diverse, but you say we're slow, okay?
No, slow when it comes to technology, because we need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
So if we were to build our own AI here, that would actually learn our own languages, our own different accents. Like me, I'm Swati, but I'm Swati was a Swati. So my accent is different from a Swati speaking Swaziland person or Swatini
Swati.
person. Yeah.
Okay.
So the AI or this industry tech.
So it's yet
They don't know.
to
They don't know.
evolve.
Yeah, they don't know us that much.
Okay. So I think we do.
So they haven't learned
as
that
they
much.
release every year, I think artificial intelligence may be a good thing in those terms, and also it evolves with us, because we're also evolving. Our language is not the same.
Yeah. So basically, maybe they don't tell them to learn anything about us, but we have their phones, there's artificial intelligence. So,
And also, like now, this thing of recognizing faces now, because that's also a good thing, right? For Apple to
uh,
have. If you're taking a picture, then they're
yeah,
gonna recognize. Oh,
who
that's
that is.
yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying, so Apple is saying that your Apple Intelligence will be able to pull a picture from your photos, ne, that maybe you let's say you remember something. Maybe we're talking about something, me and you. We're talking about, let's say, KZN, or let's say Mpumalanga, right? So the same Mpumalanga, si shoota something leso. And then you want to show me the picture from that day.
Yeah.
And then searching it yourself, sometimes it's
Yeah,
a
you have
tedious
to
process,
scroll,
because this
scroll,
thing
scroll.
happened last year or something like that.
Yeah.
They're saying Apple Intelligence, you can tell it, good, show me a picture lengishute eMpumalanga
On this day.
lesikhathi sidlala into leso
Yeah.
na, let's say, na Bongane, uyabo.
Yeah.
So, and they're saying it will pull that picture and show it to you. And also, if let's say you sent me a song, a few days after that, you can tell Siri, go to, can you play me that song that I got from Lumka?
Oh.
And it will play that song. Yeah.
Okay.
So it will learn everything about you in your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but don't worry. They're
slowly
saying,
adjust itself to you.
They're saying they're not selling your information, or
Yeah.
nothing's
Okay.
going out.
Hence, we're going to talk about this one, the third-party integration.
Yeah, they're not going out of your phone. So
Yeah.
everything is happening in your phone, and yeah, you should be safe.
And then the third-party integration, what's that about?
Yeah, but I think that is when they were talking about the camera control button, which means, yeah, they will also give access to developers that are developing Apple apps. So,
Okay.
yeah, so those apps, if you make an app, well, you can actually integrate the camera control button to do something.
Okay.
I don't know if maybe you are restricted to do only something that is related to the camera, or you can actually make it do anything that you want on your app. I don't know. Because now they're only using it for the camera
Apple.
and also Apple Intelligence as well.
Okay. So this thing is very interesting in terms of the AI. The only interesting thing that people will always want to know about is the AI.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. And interestingly, the phone, when the phone comes out, it doesn't have this Apple AI. You still have to wait, I think, until Apple OS 18.1 to get the Apple Intelligence. So it's not even in the phone, the new phone. So
then why are we talking about it if it's not there?
it's coming. So you're buying the phone to get this Apple Intelligence that is not in the phone. Yes.
But you have to wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it.
Wow.
It's coming.
All right. So are you excited to see what's going to happen? When is it going to actually be launched, sent to the market to mass production?
You mean Apple Intelligence or
The
phone?
The phone.
The phone, I think, is coming out. Wait, I think the phone is coming out 20th of September. I think.
Okay.
I don't know if
a couple of days.
But I don't know if we'll get it in South Africa. I'm not sure.
Because that's another thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But from what I remember, a phone is going to be coming out 28th of September. Yeah, so I guess we'll wait for that. But I remember last year, I only bought my iPhone 15 the next year. Remember?
The year after it was released.
Yeah, this year. I actually bought it this year, January.
No, last year.
No, I didn't buy it last year.
When were you in Mpumalanga shooting?
Yeah, in January, remember. So we didn't go in December. So the whole of December I was working.
Before. Okay, let's fact check when you bought it.
No. I know for a fact I didn't buy it in 2023. I bought it the following year, just before we had to go to Mpumalanga.
2024. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know for a fact. I know for a fact that I didn't buy it because it came out. I read about it and trying to understand it, and for me, it was time to upgrade. Well,
Yeah,
and
by the way, he
iPhone
was using
15 was
Huawei.
a very good. Yeah, it was a very
Yeah.
good.
Why
good
did you go
phone
for
to go
like
to.
for Samsung S24 Ultra type those Samsung the brand? Do you think Samsung is gonna also launch something?
Oh, Samsung, they've launched their phone already for 2024. So they're
Okay.
launching. They will launch their next. I guess they'll call it Galaxy 25.
Oh my gosh! You know it's iPhone from 16 now. We're gonna go with numbers, but with Samsung,
It's
you are not
every
sure.
year. No, it's actually every year. So,
Yes, every year, but the naming with iPhone we're gonna have numbers. iPhone 10, 11, whatever. But with Samsung we're gonna have the Galaxies. We're gonna have they're still releasing the A's, the B's.
yeah. No,
You know.
So between iPhone and Samsung, Samsung has a whole range of phones and different services. So they cater for people who want to spend a lot of money, and they also cater for people
for people who want to save money.
yeah. So okay, let's say that. So if you buy the S 24, the S's, yeah, if you buy the S series, then you do have money. If you buy the A, then
You are saving.
then
Because I'm sure it's
let's say
almost the
you are
same
saving,
price
yeah.
as the iPhone 15.
Yeah,
Prices are almost there.
Yeah, the S's it's the high end phones that they sell, which competes with Apple, but then they have the A, so you can buy your A14, A3, or A24, A54. The A54 this year was actually a very good phone, so I guess next year it will be A55. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That would be a better phone to buy from the A series. Yeah. But then if you can buy that phone, maybe you should buy an S.
Okay. That's it.
So
We cannot wait to see what's going to come out of this iPhone.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good phone, but I'm not upgrading, I think.
We just have to. An iPhone 16 is a phone that you have to manifest. Even if you get it after 10 years, manifest.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. All right. That's it. Thank you so much for your information. We'll see you in the next video.
All right. Sure.